Greetings everyone, here's Ludwig again and this is a game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play against KilRoy, the rematch, the second match now on the new version 27. So with a new map and little change to some locations and new bases. The rest is still scenario 1 with no modification, but KilRoy have working American torpedoes at the start of the war to give him a little booster to even out maybe the experience or whatever you want to call it. One of my submarines still tangling here with American sub hunters near to Hawaii. Keep some ships busy that KilRoy have not every destroyer ready to support his heavy units. More base picking in the Philippines. But looks like nothing else. No exciting big battle. And my subs near to Brisbane. Trying to sink a PC. So there's still some Dutch APs and British APs at Sumatra and at Java. Maybe Kil will try to, I don't know if he won't reinforce or if he try to escape with some units. Often my Navy bombers not want attack. Maybe two low level value ships, I don't know. I can also not change every commander to make him super aggressive and over aggressive. I don't have so many aggressive commanders. If they are super aggressive, then maybe they're not so skillful. So normally I like more skills than aggression. Good, now we have some bombardment in China. Happy bombardment. Getting skill points. Why not? But no enemy fighter. And my Japanese bomb was also trying to support the resistance or the garrison of Hanoi. See how long this will work. And here in jungle of Malaya, the last British units holding out. But the British also trying, British Chinese Air Force try to do their own. And here the Dutch attacking here my tank units, because I move already some tank units out to take this eastern part of Java and waiting at the same time I'm waiting for reinforcements, because this units I have here is first landing group but not really the army is taking Surabaya. So I have some time. I take these bases. So, afternoon. There's still this yacht patrol boats near the Marshall Islands. Yesterday there was an airstrike and no hit. Maybe today. And yeah, there's also submarines between Sumatra and Singapore. And more attacks on my submarines near to Sydney. Second try. And today I get a hit. And one hit is no way enough. These are really the smallest ships maybe in the game. So not only one torpedo hit, 3 torpedo hits for one ship and the other one hit. So to get 3 torpedo hits on this kind of ship is even a skill, because you must hit them immediately one after the next before they're sinking. So skillful Japanese torpedo bombers. So these marvelous airplanes are of course mainly scout airplanes. This is their primary task, but I would always train them also for torpedo bomber attack, not for anything else, but search and torpedo bomber, because they have the range. They can carry like Catalina's 2 torpedoes, and if with a little skill or with a lot of skill and a little luck, you can get a lot of firepower on enemy ships. 16 get detected but not detected by a local minesweeper. Good. The next jumping base. And my army was able to catch up with the Chinese units. So my air bombardment slows down the Chinese. They cannot cross the river before I catch them. And so I have here now the 12th Japanese army is very strong. 5 divisions plus a little support. And the Chinese cannot hold. This is clear terrain, so there's no bonus for them. And most of these units are already broken. Plus they're trying to cross the river, so they are in the wrong ops mode. They're walking. And then they get ambushed or destroyed. Still, the units KilRoy is losing here is only maybe like 1 corp, nothing more. A half corp getting destroyed and 1 corp getting destroyed and a half maybe disabled. So it looks like high numbers, but in total the squads are just so. Most important is that this threat is now more or less disabled. There's still 1 or 2 units trying to cross the river. They maybe escape, but the main body is disabled. And my tank units catching here the empty base. There's the next battle, also tank units trying to push back Source to Xi'an and catch up this defeated Chinese corps. And here is also victory. Even if it's double or triple terrain, these units have not more enough attack value left, so they're getting slaughtered. But they are mostly only support units. And the third big battle, north of Hankow, I send out the other army, but without the army commander. He's still not arriving here, but I try already to attack. And here also, the Chinese, they have the power, but they cannot fight in clear terrain. And also ops mode. But this means only 1 unit is maybe in ops mode. Maybe they just arrived in this hex and other unit was not in ops mode. I don't know. Still, this is even more bloody battle. But for both, I mean, I have here nearly 400 disabled units. So a whole division is lost, disabled. But for KilRoy, it's a whole division destroyed and even more. Maybe 1.5 corps or divisions. And Lilo, whatever. Surrender. All other bases are already Japanese, so they cannot run away. Also, the Filipino-American forces surrendering today. This is now Allied shock attack, so KilRoy sent some units over the river after he took this base. I have here two. Normally only one Japanese mixed brigade is holding here out. So I have the fort, and I have not the preparation, but I have level 3 fort, so this stops. But still, you can say that the Chinese not losing here too much. Of course, a lot of disabled, but not a total victory here for me. Still, no important sea battle or a battle. Sinking some yacht patrol boat is nothing. But the army, the Japanese army was today the star. And more American forces are surrendering. Many Chinese units are defeated. So, not a bad day. Kill ratio in the air is 1-to-1. This is of course not in my favor. Ops losses all more or less. So this means I have only one killed pilot. I was able to sink these two yacht patrol boats. And they have 500 tonnage. Not so small, but 500 is really the lower end. So, in China, I hold the base, at least for today. I defeated here the Chinese forces and pushed them back. The main forces is also out of this core. There's only some maybe HQ still in the hex. Because no guns and no AV, so I think these are maybe only HQs. The rest is all here forced back. But I took already Nanyang, so they are also more or less all cornered. All these forces are now trapped. I must only kill them. And also here around. Good. And there's more forces walking on Hanoi. So this I will maybe lose sooner or later, but I really cannot do anything here. This is not so important that I really must worry for it. Additional forces walking in Rangoon, so maybe in 2 days I have the Battle of Rangoon. Here was a submarine sunk here the last days. I'm not sure. It could be that the sub was maybe on the... I thought it was just ready and departure Singapore and won't go back to Ceylon. But it could also come back from Ceylon, and maybe it was already damaged and a little slow, so it was intercepted. I don't know more. But let's get... It is a killed submarine, that for sure. So I think this is the reinforcements arriving here already. So more forces coming here, and I have here, you can see anti-submarine task force, minesweeping task force. This is my invasion fleet. This is only a base force, I think. First we bring air cover base force, and this is my more or less my invasion fleet. And then I have always normally I follow the task force. So this is my screening force. If there's enemy ships coming like this torpedo boat stuff, then they try to intercept them. I have here now also already air cover. So I have here air cover over the task force. I have air cover over the base. And these are two, both defending here the base, and this one is over the task force in long range cap. So you have a little long range cap. Even 2-3 fighters are already a big change if there's enemy airstrike coming without escort fighter. So always try to cover your air forces, your invasion fleets or whatever. If there's a potential threat of airstrikes, you need a little air cover at least. I know the Japanese, they don't have the equipment for this, but they have the range of Zeros and Oscar fighters with drop tanks. Only if you want to play this game and think why the enemy torpedo bombers are so strong. And you also need escort fighters for your torpedo bombers normally if you are not, if there is enemy fighters maybe coming. So I use here my melee airbase, Navy attack. They have a range of 20. They're carrying 2 torpedoes. So you can have here 2 torpedoes. That is a lot of firepower. With a lot of range. Only problem is that this airplane is of course totally like a Japanese torpedo bomber. Super slow. No, the hit points are okay, but not. I mean, it's a 4-engine airplane, but no armor protection and only light machine gun. So if it gets intercepted, it's killed. Still, a range of 20, 2 torpedoes is a lot. And later, the next generation is a range of 24, and then it's protected. That is a beast. The Americans never have anything coming close to this. Good. I think this is enough for today. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.